Guys, let's talk about the lower time frames, and if you focus overall on the lower time frames, I told you guys, first of all, let us correct this. So if you guys remember, we shorted this area, and from here our target was little bit down around 58k. I guess this was our target. So this was our target, and this is how we closed this thing. So that was our trade basically, if you guys remember. So this was our short position, and this is where we caught the long position right here. And in the immediate, this was our target. This was our short position, as I've mentioned in my last update right here. If you focus overall right here, so this is our short position right here. Simple. The target was exactly 58.1k, and then later on, you guys can exactly say this. We longed right here in the premium Discord, and overall these are the scalp position, and overall I shared the swing position. So this is beautifully which happened perfectly, right? Which just happened perfectly. So basically what's happening in the immediate short term, so I have already mentioned this chart perfectly to you guys. Now in the immediate short term, let's talk about few of the structures. So basically in the immediate short term, one of the most important thing to understand is that we are definitely under two resistance, right? We are definitely under two resistance. One resistance is basically this big resistance. One resistance is basically this resistance, which we need to flip up to push the price all the way up to what you say, to push the price all the way up to all-time high. Another resistance lies exactly right here. If you focus overall, these are few of the supports. I will definitely mark it for lower time frames to tell you guys what can happen in the immediate short term. So basically, if you focus overall right here, this was the leg up. This is where we shorted. This is where we longed. Now in the immediate short term, what we can expect from BTC. If you focus overall right here, if you focus overall right here, so basically we are hitting this 0.78 Fibonacci retracement level, which is usually a very major resistance zone, right? So it's very important resistance zone. So basically from where we are getting a rejection right now as well, and also a very important resistance zone on the price action as well. So every single time we are hitting 64.8k, we got a rejection right here. When we dip down, bearish retest, and then we dip down. Last time when we get into this vicinity, we got a big rejection. So in the immediate short term, to clear out the picture, if somebody is FOMOing or this and that, whatever, I will personally say do not FOMO, because this area, if we get back to 62.3k, that will be your first support to look for some bounce, right? Which I will personally update again. But whatever, on the let's get into hourly time frame to understand what basically is happening. So right here, if you focus overall, some of the minor support is forming at 64k, right? At 64k, and right now this big resistance is exactly trading at 64.8k. So in the immediate short term, 64.8k is a resistance before 66k. So that's basically this on 65k. This is a 66k because this would be our next resistance once we flip this area. So this would be our next resistance to flip, right? Once we flip this area, but as we are under this area, we can definitely see a push to the downside, and this thing will be little bit more, the weakness will be more confirmed once we start to flip back below 64k. And then once we start to flip below 64k, then our next support zone would be exactly this zone, that is 63.2k. That would be our next support, and then below that 62.3k. So these are two of the zones which I personally think is very important, and as we are under this resistance, personally, as I told you guys, I closed this short. I'm not getting into any positions. Don't think I am getting into a short position. Once I see some sort of a weakness or stuff like this, then I may open for some long position, because if you focus overall right here, this is a down. The volume was breaking down when the price was going to the upside, but you guys can exactly see this big spike, in the volume. So I cannot get into some, like what you say, some and this volume is also rising. The way we are going up, the volume is also rising, so I'm not going to